మిలిటెన్సీ వల్లనే కాశ్మీర్లోని పండితులు లోయ వదిలి శరణార్థి శిబిరాల్లో తలదాచుకోవాల్సి వస్తోందని ఆరోపిస్తున్నారు. కాశ్మీర్ లోయలో ప్రస్తుత పరిస్థితుల గురించి డాక్టర్ అగ్నిశేఖర్తో మాట్లాడదాం. ఈ ఇంటర్వ్యూని మా ప్రతినిధి జమీవుర్ రహమాన్ చేశారు.
Welcome, Dr. Agnishekhar.
Ji.
Sir, what do you want to say about the Kashmiri situation right now?
We, as a Kashmiri Pandits, the Aborigines of Kashmir, who have history of over 5,000 years, are out on the basis of faith. It was the Islamic terrorism supported and abetted by Pakistan that we had to flee our motherland. We were killed, threatened. Our women folk was humiliated, abducted, raped and gang raped. So we had no other alternative but to leave our dearest of dear motherland, that's Kashmir. And as of now, I think world knows there are only 4 streams of political opinions running in Kashmir. Number 1, represented by one faction of Hurriyat, headed by Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani Sahab, who are for secession, separation from India, and then merging Kashmir into Pakistan, making Kashmir a part of Islamic Republic of Pakistan. That's one political opinion. Other is they want to have Islamic Republic of Kashmir. They call it Azadi. They call it Nizam-e-Mustafa. That again is on the basis of faith. Third is for having greater autonomy. Or there's a section of political elite represented by PDP. Therefore, self-rule, demilitarization, joint control between this part of India, Kashmir and other part of Kashmir. Therefore, double currency, therefore joint mechanism sort of a thing. And it's nothing other than the ex-president of Pakistan, Musharraf's formula, 4-point formula. This is third opinion. And fourth political opinion, rather geopolitical opinion or take on Kashmir, belongs to Kashmiri Pandits, who are the Aborigines of Kashmir, who have cultural continuity, historical continuity, civilizational continuity in Kashmir, and who have been thrown out, hounded out. Our take is that Kashmir has been integral part of India in terms of its civilization, in terms of its philosophy, in terms of its poetics, aesthetics. It has been an integral part of. We have a history. The very name of the Srinagar city, it was founded by Maurya king Maharaja Ashok. We have the main lifeline, that's river, that's Vitasta, that we consider as incarnation of goddess Parvati. Krishna is, as per mythology, believed he has visited Kashmir to coronate the first ever empress of the world, Yashovati. So far as the aesthetics of this whole nation, India, is concerned, this whole aesthetics has come from Kashmir itself, from our acharyas, Shaivacharyas, Kavyacharyas. They are all Kashmiris. So we have a very deep relation at all levels with India. So much so you can say, and I do reiterate and oftenly, that whole of India is expansion and extension of Kashmir. So for the idea of India, so for the civilizational milieu of India is concerned, rest of India is your integral part. Kashmir at par with Ujjain, your Vijayanagara, Haridwar, Kashi, Mathura. It has been a strong fountainhead, very strong fountainhead of the Indian civilizational milieu. So we belong to that thought, Kashmiri Pandits. And our take on the contemporary Kashmir is that since they have rejected coexistence, cultural, religious, social coexistence, and it's not for the first time, Kashmiri Pandits in the history have been thrown out. There have been 7 migrations. This is our 7th big migration. And in modern India, it's the 2nd largest and biggest migration after 47, when our India was divided on the basis of two-nation theory. So Kashmiri Pandits who have inalienable right on Kashmir hold it very dear to their heart, and we say that we reject merger of Kashmir into Pakistan, we reject the Nizam-e-Mustafa theory, we reject the dilution of Indian sovereignty in terms of granting greater autonomy and self-rule, etc. We are for restoration of Indian civilizational presence in Kashmir. We are for creation of separate homeland in Kashmir. That is, we are for a sort of a politico-administrative setup in the form of a union territory. We want a union territory status for ourselves. That means that we want a territory. We have been rendered a territoryless minority in the independent, so-called secular and democratic India. And when democracy, the very concept of democracy, very concept of secularism has been rejected by the people who are operating in Kashmir, right from Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani Sahab to Yasin Malik to Mir Wais to blah, blah, blah. We are for creation of a union territory wherein every Indian citizen who believes in Indian constitution, who believes in secular value system, can come, settle there. The same way I can come down to your Hyderabad, I can settle there as a part of India.
Yes, sir.
Why should anybody restrict Jameel Sahab from entering into Kashmir and getting settled there? Why? So we are for a union territory status. That is the 4th opinion. There are only 4. There's no other 5th. So this struggle we have been spearheading for the last over 20 years. We have been marginalized. We have not been heard. We are being dubbed as communalists. And on the contrary, those who spread the communalism, like Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani Sahab, he says this struggle is Azadi Baraye Islam. This Azadi is for Islam. And you have no place in Islamic Republic. They call us Kafirs. He says, Hum Pakistani hai, Pakistan hamara hai. I have video clippings. You can surf on internet, YouTube, and Gilani's speech. You can hear him clearly. But when you meet him, they will hide these things. They are rabidly communal. They are rabidly Islamic jihadis. But in a secular country like ours, where everyone has an equal right to live, be it Muslims, Hindus, Sikhs, blah, blah, this value system we have inherited. So when you reject value system, when you reject civilizational past, when you reject a space for others to live, how could I live there? So our more than 1,200 Kashmiri Pandits were selectively killed, butchered rather, victimized, and we have no other alternative but to save ourselves. And we have been living in tents. You must have visited various camps, various refugee camps. So you must have yourself witnessed the saga. It is saga of neglect, saga of apathy, saga of giving you feeling of you are unwanted. Since I'm